All right, folks, let's get started on this on a Friday. Hope you had a good week and hope weekend may even be better. Looking at the tower cams here across there, we did see a little bit of high level cloudiness above 15, 20,000 feet above the surface there coming in for today. But we'll call it partly cloudy skies. And I hope these clouds don't take from the planetary alignment that we'll have this evening about 6:30, 6:15 be the best time to see that. And these clouds will be enough to obscure some of that. So hope it doesn't do too much. All right, Leesville, likewise, we're seeing those clouds in that direction, 74 degrees on the thermometer there. And those clouds won't have too much of a role in keeping it warmer tonight, but I do think we'll be several degrees higher than we were this morning. So enjoy your weekend. That's what I'll be talking about, the details for that. And in fact, Tuesday storms, we're still expecting that in the forecast. And we'll talk a little bit more detail than I gave yesterday. As we get closer, slowly we get more details. Here's that little area of cloudiness coming through right there. Notice a little twist off the coast of mid-California, Southern California there. Between LA and San Francisco, we've got a little system coming in that direction that will move try to head this way, but I don't think it's going to do much, at least this time. Going to the future cast, let me step you through your weekend and check out Saturday morning, mid-morning grocery time like we used to do when I was growing up. No issues there. In fact, the weekend is looking pretty good. Got some entertainment, dinner and a movie scheduled there for Saturday evening. No issues there. Or Mardi Gras party or something like that. Sunday, back to church, no issues. Last Sunday, remember we had the rain. This time you can leave the rain gear at home. Checking out your future cast here, using the wind streams once again. Let me fast forward to the latter part of the weekend, say Sunday evening. We see this little disturbance. That's what's off around the coast of California now. That will work into the plains there by Sunday evening. I think this is a little bit too small and a little bit too, well, it's not what I would call weak, but it's small and it's too far away. So I don't think we'll have too much. I did have some low end rain chances in previous forecasts for Sunday, but all the model data is keeping that rain out. So I went ahead and took that rainfall out for Sunday. But the big one is back off to the west, right in here. This is what we've been watched to affect our forecast on Tuesday. So we'll fast forward to that time frame, Tuesday morning, about the time, if you have to go to work, then about that time, Tuesday morning, we see this big system sitting right here across the Rockies and into the plains, right in there where the center of it is. You can see the northwesterly flow behind it, the southwest flow ahead of it right there. And then here's your trough line coming in right there. So this is one of those factors you can almost visualize and feel the wind energy associated with that. This is a powerhouse system, folks, a big one too. So it's going to create a large variety of inclement weather across the United States, east of the Rockies and the Rockies. And so we're going to be part of that with potentially severe weather out of that. So as that provides lift in the atmosphere, it creates fronts. We'll have a warm front and a cold front, warm front ahead of it, cold front behind it type of pattern. And so with all that, the moisture increases and comes in from the Gulf of Mexico. So that sets the table for rounds of storms. And the strong wind profile sets the table also for severe weather. One other thing I wanted to show you that looking at the upper level flow, you can kind of see it kind of from the southwest here and more from the west southwest or southwest right there. So it's a little bit of diffluence right there, a parting of the air. And that's another thing that we look for, that I look for in severe weather. If you get basic lift in the atmosphere, that divergence or that diffluence will accelerate that lift upward. And so that's kind of what we're looking at. So let me sum it up for you here. We'll go forward to Wednesday into Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Well, we'll see another system come through right here, but we'll be on the backside of that by Saturday. So that will have something to say, probably bring a rain chance late next week. And all that's in the 7-day forecast. So severe weather outlook for Tuesday out ahead of that system. Lower end to the south across North Louisiana, it looks like you got a 30% or greater within a 25-mile range of a severe weather hazard there. The other areas less than 30%, up to about 15. So what to expect Tuesday here in Cenla? We can't give you too many details right now, but I'm comfortable saying this, that we'll have a level 2 out of 5. Sorry about that, folks. It's a 2 out of 5 and 3 out of 5. All modes look possible with this: tornadoes, wind, damaging wind, and hail. And one of the other things I want to mention with this, next weather system is large enough and strong enough and close enough to us to bring strong wind both ahead of the system and behind the system. How much wind we get with that will be related to how much vertical momentum transfer we can move from aloft, because the wind just a few thousand feet off the surface will be screaming in excess of 50 miles per hour, or even 60 or 70 in some locations, and some other parts of the country it may be up to 100 miles per hour. So if we can get some vertical mixing, some sun breaking through the clouds, that will bring that momentum down to the surface. And I think the best chance of that happening is certainly Tuesday. But even behind the system, with it moving away from us pretty fast, we could, with more sunshine, get some mixing. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see 40 plus gust out of that deal, and we'll continue to update you on that as well. So monitor your weather sources for updates. Let's go into that 7-day forecast there. There's your front, little front will kind of bleed in Saturday. I won't even know it comes through. It'll be a sunny day. We won't see storms or anything like that with the front. There'll be maybe a little wind chill. 42, a chilly start again, and then 76 for your high on Saturday. See temperatures drop a little from 76 to 69 on Sunday as that front remains to the south of us, a partly cloudy day. And I did remove the rain. Another cool start Sunday morning at 43. Warming ensues on Monday on both sides of the thermometer there. Not a lot in the morning, but we crank back up in close to the mid 70s there for Monday afternoon. 20% chance of rain under a mostly cloudy sky. And then the big show for Fat Tuesday: rain and storms, severe potential with that. It'd be a windy system for us. 64 and 75 for your temperature readings. Beautiful day on Wednesday. There's our payback with that beautiful day. But it could be windy, again, depending on how much vertical mixing that we get and that momentum transfer of strong wind aloft down to the surface. We start to see an increase in clouds there for next Thursday. Temperatures will be a little cooler, 41 to 65, so no freezes, but cooler. And then Friday, quickly back to some rain chances there, 50 and 72 for your temperatures. Right now, the Friday thing looks to be scattered. And speaking of temperatures, kind of a split personality across the United States, as we'll see cooler than normal weather across the West. And most of the United States, east of the vast majority of the United States, east of the Rocky Mountains, will be above normal in temperatures. So we got a trough developing and influencing conditions out here. That's a southward bend to the jet stream. That's associated with cooler than normal conditions. The opposite, a northward displacement of the storm track here across our part of the world, will help us achieve a warm spell there as we get deeper into March, toward about the March 8th to 14th time frame. That's it from me. Thanks for being with me. Again, thanks for your support for Cenla weather. And Nick Mickles will be back with you in the morning, and I'll see you again about this time for tomorrow. Take care and